family? How's everybody?
Man, family's amazing. My daughter is perfect. Every day I see her, she looks like me a little more every day, and it's just blessing. This is my first time having a child, and I'm just enjoying every moment I can. But she's doing very good. Mom's doing very good too, healing very right. So I'm just blessed. That's yeah.
What's it like being away from them at this time?
Um, I wouldn't lie if I say it was difficult, but I mean that's what comes with this job pretty much. And I chose a job. I've been choosing a job since I was a kid, and I'm just blessed to even continue doing my job even after college. So they understand, and she don't even know if I'm here or not there right now. So it's pretty cool right now.
Only 3 days here for the time being, but is there something you wanted to get out of this weekend?
Yeah, I mean, I wanted to get the little nervousness out the room right now. Like, I've never been out here, never been to the stadium, never been to a facility, things like that. So just kind of getting used to it, like getting my mind ready to like waking up here, working out here, running here, drinking here, eating here, things like that. So it kind of felt good being here, right? It feels good being here right now. And so then also knowing the playbook, getting a little head start right now, especially because I'm a rookie, I'm coming in. I don't know nothing that's here right now. So just learning the playbook, meeting the coaches, meeting really all the staff around this amazing facility, things like that. So, yeah.
What are some of the ways that Coach Cullen has challenged you and kind of sees for you?
A lot. First off, you gotta know what you're doing. You can't play this game if you know what you're doing. So I gotta get the playbook to where I understand what I'm doing and things like that, so I can play fast. That's also one thing he wants you to do is play fast, and run to the ball at all times and move. Just move. Like, don't be on the field and don't do nothing. It's pretty much you gotta do something at all times and things like that. So just learn the playbook right now, hydrate and things like that, and just get into the ball as much as I can.
At what point did you know, okay, because you're obviously a bigger size, but like, okay, this is special that I'm this size and I can move as quickly as I can?
Since I was a kid, I knew that I can move in my size. Probably some people look at you, be like, "Oh, he ain't gonna be able to get there." Then I get there, and they be surprised. So I'm not surprised, but they is. But that's what that is. What it is. So, hey, it's funny when I get on the field and they just judge a book by its cover. So things like that. So I mean, it feels good right now that I can run and things like that.
Any similar lingo between what you did in Texas? I know you went through a few coaching staffs there, and then going into the professional level, now you're like, oh, okay, this is familiar. I know this type of thing, or is it kind of just a brand new experience?
Now, some of it, I mean, some of the defenses are kind of the same. It's just how they word it, how they say it, things like that. So I got to learn the lingo here than what it was at Texas. So that's probably the different part right there.
I understand that Ed Oliver had a pretty big influence on you. How did that, was that from the hometown?
Yeah, me and Ed both played at Westfield together. When I was a sophomore, he was a senior, and we both played right next to each other. So I kind of had fun that year when they was double teaming Ed at the time, and then I was getting the one-on-ones, and when they realized I was good, and they started double teaming both of us. So it was kind of like, it was pretty much fun. But I learned a lot from Ed because at the time, Ed was a top player in the nation, 5-star, I think number 2 in the class. And I was just learning how he handled getting offers at well, I ain't gonna say his early stage, but his stage and how he dealt with it, how he chose his teams, how he put college aside and focused on high school football and things like that. So it really was a huge mentor for me. So, because I got an early offer. My first offer was when I was a freshman. So I kind of was in the same shoe as him, but he literally just showed me the way to do it. So it kind of was easier for me than my junior year, than my senior year, things like that.
Keondre, you played 5 years at Texas, right?
Yes, sir.
So you could have come out for the draft last year or even the year before if you wanted.
Yes, sir.
Why'd you stick around?
Because I knew I wasn't ready. I knew that I didn't perform the best way I wanted to do consistently, things like that. Like, some plays I'll show good things, and some plays wouldn't show that. And I had a great talk with Coach Bo Davis, and he believed if I came back, I could easily help myself out a little more. And plus, I wanted to graduate. First one in my family to graduate college, not high school. My dad and my mom did graduate high school. I saw the tweet like that. But just the first one in my family to graduate from college. Let me don't record that. College. But and plus because I got a lot of siblings, and I feel like that was really important to me because why not? If I'm being in college this long, I might as well get my degree. And it's something to always look back to when I get older and things like that. And I can always brag to my girlfriend about my degree better than her degree. So little stuff like that.
What's your degree in?
Sports management.
Okay. So are there areas of your game you can point to and say, I'm a better player in this area, this area, this area, because I stuck around for another year or two?
I could just say I learned the game a little better. A lot better. I learned the understanding of formations and things like that, reading offenses and understanding what's happening, understand if they running this way, running that way, on the back, is different stances, things like that. So I think I understand the game better, understand defense better too. Really, I'm not gonna say I'm good at anything because it's always something you can work on. But I could get better at a lot of things. I get better at still reading the defenses and understand what offense is doing because things are different. Every game plan is gonna be different. So I just felt like I got better as a football player in the head and outside of football player with my body and things like that. So I think, yeah.
Couple more.
How do you think you can help the Chiefs?
I'm here to do whatever they need me to do. I feel like I can help in so many ways where if they need me to sit here in this gap and play this gap the best way I can, I'm going to do it. They need me to pass rush this person right here or get to the quarterback this play, I'm going to give everything I have. But right now I need to know the plays. I need to earn a spot. I need to earn a chance to even do that to where I can even answer that question. So right now I'm just trying to get in and just get everything right so they could believe in me and trust me and things like that.
This is a long shot, but Nick Jones, fellow rookie, 700, he had a one-handed interception yesterday. I just
Yeah.
didn't know if you saw it. And what you
I was on the
thought.
field. I was on the field when he did it. I mean, when I turned around, I saw somebody jump, but you saw he hit it, and then it came back in his hand, and then they just said, "Oh!" And I seen everybody running, so I just ran. I'm looking for the quarterback, and then he's just going down the sidelines. So I was like, and then we just rewatched the play this morning. And I was like, man, that was an amazing play right there.
We'll go last two, Nate and then Nick.
Keondre, you said you wanted to get all the nervousness out. What made you most nervous when you were here, when you did see, when you did realize this is the NFL?
You gotta think about like you just said, it's the NFL. Like I've been dreaming about this since I was a kid. So me even being here, me even getting the report that this is your airline where you're going to, this is your destination where you're coming to, I was nervous throughout the whole thing. Like I'm really about to walk into a locker room, NFL locker room, see my name on it. My name's on the jersey of an NFL, like on NFL jersey, things like that. So I'm like, this is crazy. Like just a couple years ago, it wasn't like that. I was in college, or even before that, I was in high school. So that's what kind of nervous. But I mean, getting with the coaches, they're so understanding and things like that, to where they're making it a transition really kind of easy. And then, I mean, just it's only day 2 for me. So it is. I ain't gonna say I'm not still nervous, but at the same time, it's a beautiful sight for me, and I'm just blessed to be here.
For football, from the time you started playing until now, what is it that you love about the game that's driven you to this point? Is it the preparation of the week, game day? What is it for you?
To be honest, I think it's the people you meet. These relationships you will never forget. Like I got some of the best friends in college that I've never thought going in high school I would have, and then here, I plan for that to be the same thing. I mean, it's the people you really meet. I mean, it's a game. Everybody can play football if they really just try and things like that. But it's the people you meet and the relationship that's gonna last forever. Like I'm planning on meeting friends to the end for me and things like that. And I can really just say that's probably the most thing that, if it's not just going out there hitting somebody, or like who wouldn't love doing that, or winning and things like, I love to win, but I think it's mostly the people you get to meet, because there's relationships you're gonna never pretty much I plan not to get rid of and things like that.
Awesome. Thanks, everyone. Thanks,
Thank y'all. You have a blessed one.